Hello, I'm your 21st century pharmacist. My name is Delin. Once again, here to make a video to improve your health. Uh, Today's topic is oils and fats. Now, the medical community at large seems to think that fats are what makes you fat. This started in the 80s. Everybody started saying, oh, everybody's fat. They're eating too many fats. We got to take the fat out of everything. And there weren't that many fat people in the 80s. And so now they cram all your foods with carbs. They take the fat out of your milk. I'll tell you to take fat-free milk. Well, the enemy is carbs, not fats. Fats don't make you fat. The thing that makes you fat is carbs. You get too many carbs at once, and it instantly stores the carbs that you don't need right now as fat. When you take fats, it's a long, slow digestive process, and those fats are used to build cell walls, building materials for your body. You're not going to turn fats that you eat into fat on your body. So, some fallacies about fats. They tell you, oh, eat polyunsaturated fats. Well, no, it's crap. Don't eat artificial fats. Natural fats aren't going to make you fat. If anything, they're going to make you skinny. There's a lot of them that make you lose weight, like coconut oil. The only fats that you should ever use, fats and oils, are solid natural fats like butter and lard, but not, oh God, I saw hydrogenated, I just said the word, hydrogenated lard in a grocery store. I saw this big square package like they used to be. Get it this way. And it said lard, and above it said hydrogenated in tiny little print. It's like, well, that's like cooking with the center of an Oreo cookie. That's hydrogenated fats or oils. Hydrogenated oils turns them into a brick. Now, these artificial oils that come from the just pressure method of extracting them, which extracts them under extreme heat, they well, it's like the Twinkies. They say Twinkies will last forever. Well, it's almost true. The half-life of some of these oils and fats that they manufacture are up to 20 years long. Now, if you're not eating good, healthy, natural fats, your body says, oh, we got to have some fats. We got cells here. They're losing their cell walls everywhere. We got to do something. So they reach out, get my hand in the camera here. They reach out and they grab these horrible 20-year fats that are impenetrable, and nothing can get in and out of your cells like it's supposed to. It's how you get diabetes. Diabetes, I think everybody pretty much would agree that the diabetes results from loss of insulin sensitivity. So in other words, you're not sensitive to insulin anymore. Well, that's because it can't get into your cells anymore. It can't get in there. So it stays in your blood system, and you release more insulin, and the sugar The glucose in your blood vessels is inflammatory. The insulin in your blood vessels is inflammatory. And then you get inflamed blood vessels, and then they start getting clogs in them because there's breaks and tears in the membrane. And then your life turns to crap. Your health turns to crap. Um, before you start eating all these artificial fats and oils, when you're young, although you start then, you haven't done the damage yet, and you're healthy, right? Most of us are pretty healthy when we're really young, and the older you get, you start getting all these chronic diseases. It's because of all of this fatty crap in our food, artificially fatty stuff, and all the carbs they put in your food. Oh, oops! About knocked my camera loose. So, when they make most oils, including canola oil, yes, canola oil, it's as bad for you as all the rest. It's not good for you. So, they take this pile of green here. I can't show my hand in the camera, and they smash it with big heavy metal presses. They just press it flat, squeeze all the oil out of it. Well, how much pressure do you think you get when you do that? You just squeeze it to death. You get a lot of pressure. What do you get with pressure? You get heat. So this process is done under high heat, and Lord only knows what comes out in those oils because they're raised to very high temperatures, hundreds of degrees Fahrenheit. So all of those vegetable oils are bad. All of the unnatural fats and vegetable oils, if you don't do anything to them and you just eat them the way nature made them, they're great for you. That should be the base of your food pyramid, is fats, and smaller up here, meats, and then at the very top, carbs, a little dot. Carbs is what gets you. So anyway, that causes all your chronic diseases. You screw up your cells, you screw up your liver, you destroy your body an inch at a time. So what you need to do, fats and oils, is eat only cold pressed oils, unless you're really lucky and you find something. I found cold pressed sunflower oil. I couldn't believe it. It's the first time I've ever seen something like that. But generally the only oils that are cold pressed are olive oil, avocado oil, and the label better say they're cold pressed or they're not. Virgin coconut oil. Well, I should say virgin olive oil too. And avocado oil, but it's way too expensive to cook with or anything. You just take the drops to help cure your liver. It actually cures your liver through both mechanisms. There's two different ways to repair your liver, and I think avocado oil is the only thing that does both, at least to my knowledge. But anyway, but if you take, you should only use these cold pressed oils. In fact, excuse me, lose my voice a little bit. In fact, the olive oil, I drink 2 tablespoons twice a day, straight. And then I chase it with sugar. Well, I mean with sweetener, because it's pretty terrible to just take by itself. Salad dressing, I've made my own by taking olive oil and putting a couple tablespoons of balsamic vinegar into it, and a couple tablespoons of lemon juice, and you shake it up and pour it on. Now they don't mix it all. You just have oily lettuce with spots of the vinegar on it here and there. But you know, when you put them in your mouth, the taste blends and it tastes like they are not separated. It doesn't taste oily. It just tastes like salad dressing. But uh, coconut, well, if you take this oil, it only helps you to lose weight. See, we're 10 minutes into this. I'll talk later about all the foods you should and shouldn't eat. But I wanted to talk to you about oils and let you know that much at least. Just stay away from vegetable oils and prepared foods. You should just eat things that are fresh or things that are canned, and it just says like vegetable salt and water, or fruit and apple juice. There shouldn't be anything on there that you don't understand what it is. If it is, boy, that's not a good thing to be putting in your mouth. So it keeps you healthy, makes your diseases go away. It helps you lose weight to do these things. And we'll discuss more about nutrition later on. I'll do a video on what should be your food pyramid, not what everybody tells you to do when you diet, because that is 100% counterproductive. All I have to do is cut a couple of foods out of my diet and I lose weight like crazy. And I've just gotten over COVID, and then a huge weight loss, and then a huge appetite to gain that weight back because I was like malnourished from COVID as I couldn't eat. So anyway, you can cut a couple of foods out and lose a pound or two every day. You can fast and for like a day and lose 3 or 4 pounds in a day. You combine that with a low-fat meal at the end of your fasting, you'll lose 5 or 6 pounds in a day. But I wouldn't recommend going that far, because if you lose your weight really fast, unless you're really young, then you get big hunks of doughy skin that won't contract because it's lost its elasticity because of being overweight for too long or being too old. COVID did that to me, so I'm going to go back and lift weights and gain back the muscles that it stole away from me. So anyway, so much for fats and oils, and make yourself healthy. Stay away from those artificial. Only eat natural fats and oils. All right, we'll see you next time, and goodbye.